We have studied about catalyst, its characteristics and activation energy. Now we are studying about catalysis. It is the phenomena of altering the rate of chemical reaction. Catalyst alters the rate of reaction. It can increase or decrease the speed of reaction. Catalysis is the phenomena in which the catalyst increases or decreases the rate of reaction. There are two types of catalysis depending upon the phases, homogeneous and heterogeneous catalysis. Okay. So what is homogeneous catalysis? Homo stands for same. So here the reactants and catalyst are in the same phase. For example, nitric oxide acts as a catalyst in the reaction of carbon monoxide and oxygen. So all three of them are in gaseous phase. Yes or no? Okay. Then we have heterogeneous catalysis. Heterogeneous means what? Your reactants and the catalyst are in different phases. Okay, so for example, in contact process, in Haber's process should have been over here. This is a mistake that it should consider this as a heterogeneous. Okay, in heterogeneous catalysis, in synthesis of ammonia, iron is used as a catalyst. Hydrogen and nitrogen are gases, ammonia is also a gas, but iron is solid, so the phases are different. Hence Haber's process is a heterogeneous catalysis. Similarly, in contact process, vanadium pentoxide or platinum, which are solids, are used as a catalyst, and SO2 oxidation is a in that SO2 is and oxygen are gases. SO3 is also a gas. So here the phases are different. Okay, so homogeneous means what? Everything is in one phase. Heterogeneous means in different phase. Okay, we'll see now the difference between homogeneous and heterogeneous. So this is the basic difference. Second, in homogeneous catalysis can be in liquid phase or gaseous phase, whereas in heterogeneous it can be in any of the three phase. It can be liquid, gas or solid. Okay, your heterogeneous catalyst can be a solid also. Fine. For homogeneous catalysis, the operative temperature is comparatively low when the pressure is high. So whenever gases are there, we carry out reactions of gases under high pressure. So temperature can be less when you are using a homogeneous catalysis, whereas in heterogeneous, the compared to homogeneous, the temperature is little bit higher. Recovery of homogeneous is difficult because it is in same phase. No, your reactants are also liquid. Let's say example, your reactants are liquid, your catalyst is also liquid. So now separating a liquid from liquid will be difficult because it is homogeneous, right? Whereas in heterogeneous it is very easy. So imagine your reactants are in liquid phase and your catalyst is in solid phase. So you can easily recover that catalyst by simple filtration. Yes or no? Heat transfer in homogeneous is very high because it is in the same phase, whereas heat transfer is comparatively low because of different phases. Modification of homogeneous catalysis is easy. So you can, depending upon the reaction, depending upon the reactants, you can modify the catalyst based on the solubility, and so that modification becomes very easy. But in case of heterogeneous catalyst, because you are using a solid catalyst in, for example, in gaseous reactions, so you cannot modify it so efficiently compared to homogeneous catalyst. So it's very difficult to control its particle size, its porosity. All these factors come under heterogeneous catalysis. Recycling of homogeneous catalysis is not easy. As I told you, it is in same phase, so separation is difficult. Whereas in heterogeneous, this recycling is very simple. You can simply filter it, wash it. You can little bit, dry it, heat it a bit so that all the impurities are charred off. So its recovery and recycling becomes very easy. Homogeneous has good selectivity. Homogeneous works under low temperature conditions, whereas heterogeneous has comparatively higher temperature conditions. So this is example of homogeneous where NO is used as a catalyst for the gaseous reaction of SO2 to O2, whereas in this platinum has a solid catalyst which is used as a solid which is used as a catalyst in this reaction. Okay, so this was about homogeneous heterogeneous. I have made a short summary for this, so you can just go through this. It's the same thing, so when you want to write the difference, you can simply learn this and you can consider these as points for writing homogeneous and heterogeneous. Thank you.